Bus life never fails to amaze me, honestly. Bro, no. I don't think I've ever said that. Why did I say that? I don't know. There's the thunder. Oh my Lanta. These people are just going in to do their shopping. Dude, you can watch this hilarity of the storm with me. It makes the whole scene so much more dramatic. We'll wait out the thunderstorm together so I'm not such an anxious bean. I need for obvious reasons. This is a problem. Oh. Oh. Hey y'all, sorry it's so dark in here. I wanted to start a video this week, but I wasn't expecting to start one today. But I'm on my way to, I literally can't even remember the national park. Anyways, just look at this. We're in a severe thunderstorm watch right now. So I just called the national park and said, hey, what do you recommend? And she was like, yeah, just stay there and wait it out. So we are going to together pray that the wind won't be too bad and also no hail damage. That's my biggest prayer right now. So yeah, I guess I'm starting this video now. And bus life never fails to amaze me, honestly. My camera's gonna die. Welcome to this video. Hi, welcome back. I'm gonna give a full introduction probably soon, but I need to calm down. Okay, I need water. Luckily when I was driving here, not luckily, but I really had to pee, and so I was gonna pull over, and then my map said there's a severe thunderstorm watch, and I was like, is that lightning? This park isn't very far away. I'm only like 20 minutes away from the actual campground, but I don't know if I was gonna make it, and I was already kind of nervous because it's definitely driving up a little bit of a mountain, which makes me so anxious in the bus. So I've been nervous about this the entire day, and then now we're finally here and thunderstorm, which is okay. I'm parked, I'm safe, I'm in a little grocery store parking lot area. There's lots of other vehicles around. There's the thunder. So yeah, wait out a thunderstorm with me. Maybe that will be this video. Maybe we'll wait out the thunderstorm together so I'm not such an anxious bean. I need to turn on the light. It literally is so dark in here. It's 3 p.m. also. I can hear the wind. Oh, I can feel the wind. Oh my goodness, sorry, I booped your nose on the window. Oh my Lanta. Oh my Lanta. I always forget how scary wind is in this. These people are just going in to do their shopping. Dude, my guy, were you not terrified? There is another 2 RVs parked down there too though, so we're gonna be in this together. Am I actually moving? Hang on. What do I do about that? I feel like my vehicle's actually moving. Hold on. This is a problem. Holy poop. This is a parking brake, I think. Is it? I don't think I've ever put the parking brake on in here. Y'all, I can't believe I'm recording this video right now, but how are you guys still driving? What's going on? Oh my god, this man's on a literal bicycle. Dude. I don't know why my camera's not focusing, but This is... oh my gosh. I don't know what to do. I think I'm just gonna turn off my light and stay seated in my driver's seat. I don't know that that's really gonna do anything. Maybe I should clean. I don't know, I feel like I should be in a somewhat controllable position if I need to be, although what the heck would I do if I start rolling? Like, I'm parked. Like, there's probably nothing I can do. At least I'm near other people, I guess. I also just saw the Twisters movie with my dad, like 2 weeks ago now. I love storms and I love tornadoes, and I wanted to be a storm watcher when I was a kid, actually, fun fact. But they give me so much stress now that I have the bus for obvious reasons. They stressed me out before too, but it's just like, it's like a different kind of like protection. Like when you feel like out of control trying to protect like your child, that's how I imagine this kind of feels like. Yeah, okay. What the heck? The Twisters movie was really good though, by the way. If you guys haven't seen it yet, go see it. I would recommend it. I love the first one as well. I haven't watched that one in a couple years since I was in high school, but this one was good. I actually really enjoyed it. Like a lot more than I thought I would. I thought it was gonna be like good and fun, but I actually really enjoyed it a lot. The rain is coming now, as you can probably hear. I am glad. Oh my. Every time there's a storm, I'm literally filming every time this thing goes off. Like, it goes off not that often, but I feel like I've been filming like 3 times in particularly like in a storm when this thing has gone off, and it just makes the whole scene so much more dramatic. Anyways, I guess some other updates. Stop. I guess some other updates while we're here. I'm just gonna keep talking. First of all, huge thank you for 500 subscribers. That is so cool. I'm so happy that you guys are joining our little family here. That's really awesome. Thank you. I don't know how to say thank you anymore, but it's really cool to be making videos and continuing this journey, and to have all of you listening and following along to these crazy stories, because I will keep telling them. So thank you for being here. I didn't expect this to be the video that I was going to be making or talking about a thank you to, but here we are. I'm glad it is. We're just going to keep this thing rolling. But yeah, so I guess what are my updates? Oh my gosh, I haven't filmed in a while because I drove back to Ontario from Alberta to meet my family at the cottage that we rent out every year for like my birthday week and stuff. So we did that. My best friend actually surprised me there. She's never been there before, and they snuck her in and totally surprised me, and it was crazy. It was so much fun. So we had a couple really fun days together, and yeah, it was really great. And then got to see a couple other friends and stuff while I was in Ontario and whatnot. And then me and my sister actually just last week drove into the States together and stayed kind of in the Chicago area for a week. She's actually starting a bike packing journey across a few states, or the states, and so she's starting in Chicago. So we drove down and crossed the border together, spent a week together kind of helping get her ready and whatnot. I'm obviously continuing on west. We're trying to see like similar things before the weather gets too cold this year, so she will be bike packing and starting that journey this week, and heading out west as well. All the street lights just turned on. And heading out west as well. We both would really like to make it to Wyoming, Montana, and then probably the kind of like Washington, Oregon coast. That's my rough travel plans for the next month to 2 months, I would say. So yeah, right now I'm currently in the western corner of South Dakota, Hot Springs, South Dakota to be precise, where this monstrosity is currently happening. But, you know, we move. I haven't heard someone say that in so long. I don't think I've ever said that. Why did I say that? I don't know. So anyway, yeah, she's starting that journey, which is so exciting for her. I cannot wait to hear just how this whole thing plays out. It's gonna be so cool. I'm just so proud of her, and she is just amazing. So yeah, she's starting that trip. And those are my kind of travel plans for the next little bit before it gets too cold. If you guys were following along since last year, you will know that at this time in the year I was in, here's the hail, can you hear it? Oh, that looked like the Twisters movie. Did you see that car just roll? That's actually really funny. And I'm gonna keep my eye out the window, but I think we're okay so far. Don't want to speak too soon. Anyway, so that's kind of my update for the end of August. I can't believe it's already the last week of August when I'm filming this right now. All the kids are going back to school, and or in the States have gone back to school already. I'm definitely glad I'm not driving. I'm just gonna sit on my stairs here. Oh, another update while I'm here on my stairs. I started collecting patches. I think I've talked about this in one of my other videos, but to try and remember some of the places that I really liked going and some of the different like parks and stuff that I've been to. So they're all officially on my backpack as of now. We have a friend of Quetico Park. We've got Lake Louise. We've got Dinosaur Provincial Park over here. We've got Jasper down here, which is amazing because I was in Jasper literally I think a week or two before the huge fire started, and basically none of it is left at this point. So I have a strong connection to this patch now. I feel very grateful for that. Writing on stone, one of my favorite parts ever that I've been to so far. And then we have a little pin that is a quote that I always used to say, but with a little funny twist on it. It says, you probably heard this one before, but it says, not all those who wander are lost. But then at the bottom it says, but I am. True. And then this other quote that I used to say all the time when I was like coming up with the idea for the bus and all of this, and it says, if you think travel is dangerous, try routine, it's lethal. So yeah, this is what my travel backpack is looking like. This is still here from Africa, by the way. It's my elephant dung keychain from Kruger National Park in South Africa. Like, why are these people still driving? Why are you driving? He's taking off from the parking lot, guys. What's the plan here? Hello. I'm so glad I stopped driving. Especially because I was so worried about this little mountain next part of the drive, so. Yeah, anyways, bus updates. I guess we'll kind of move into that. Oh no, actually I'll show you. First of all, how cute is this little, it's actually a basket, but I've been using it as a little purse because it's so summery and cute. And then my mom made me this denim fanny pack out of old jeans. The inside is this cute pink color, and she embroidered, look how cute this is, a little flower with, oops, with a little bee. Can you see that? Isn't that so adorable? So that's my new thing. Yeah, I don't love to be on the trends. I know that fanny packs is like a huge trend right now, which isn't something that I follow very much, but my friend who I met in Africa She made one of these out of denim and had like this big pink like clip and strap, and it was the cutest thing ever. And I know my mom loves new projects, so I was like, hey, what would you think about making me a little denim bag? And now, like the other day, I was wearing this dress, and I don't usually carry a purse or a wallet, or I mean a purse or a bag or anything for my stuff. I usually just carry my wallet and phone like, in my hands or in my pockets or whatever. And I was like, this is gonna be perfect. Now I have a tiny little fanny pack bag. I'm just gonna continue talking because this is actually kind of a good video. A, taking my mind off the storm. B, I wanted to do a little bit of an update video because I feel like it's been like so long since I last filmed, and I'm talking really fast because I'm anxious, but hopefully you guys will enjoy it. And you can watch this hilarity of the storm with me. Look at my little dimple. Nail update. These are so grown out by now. But look how gorgeous these are. We can't even see. Anyways, I'll put a picture of my nails because she did such a good job on them. They're so, so pretty. I'm literally just thinking of, I feel like I'm on FaceTime with a friend to get through this storm, which is kind of fun. What a fun idea for a video that I literally never would have thought of. Poor Family Dollar. My guy. Pull over, please. Hello, Hale. So I'm in the States, obviously, and honestly the trip has been good so far. It's been nice to be here. Okay, apologies, my card was full. I just had to delete a couple old video stuff. Yeah, changing topics. My hair. I got it cut recently before I went to the cottage, and it's looking nice, and she said it was like good and healthy and everything. But I've had my long hair for, I think I started growing it out like in COVID kind of time. So I've had it for a couple years now, and my entire life I've always had short hair. I've never let my hair grow past, like, when it got to my shoulder, I was like, this is terrible. Like, it was always a full bob for pretty much my whole life. Until, yeah, COVID time, I kind of let it grow out, and now it's honestly quite long, and it's been fun and pretty, and I've really enjoyed it. But the past couple, I would say days, maybe even the past week, I've been like, I kind of want to think about going back to short hair, or like a different short hairstyle. So I don't know. If you guys have any thoughts, let me know what you think, because it's very pretty, and I do like it, and I do like kind of moving around and playing with it and everything, but I don't know, I might be thinking about going back to short hair. So look at this little river that the street is right now. I don't know if you will even be able to tell this. Like, hello? My friends who were driving, why? Oh. Okay, that made me jump. Bro. No. No. Why are you even still trying? Look at that. Hello? That's a full river. Oh my goodness. Honey. No, why? I low-key feel like, you know, so those, like, I don't know why these are so fun to watch sometimes, but like those old school like prank channels where there's like a fake river or something and you see the person's like foot fall all the way down and the people are filming and like laughing. Why do I feel like I'm that right now? Except it's not fake. But I totally feel like that, like prank channel. I was at a bar recently, not even recently, but like within the past year, and they were playing that on repeat, and I was like, this is such an odd thing, like in between all the TVs, the sports on them, just like playing like the LOL like prank videos, like what, like, you know when the person has like a fake hand and they like try and shake hands with everybody and then they pull off their like arm, but it's like a fake arm, and then they scream like that. Why? So I have a new song obsession because me and my mom went to go see Rotten at Stratford. Stratford, Ontario has a really amazing like theater scene, and we live just outside of there, and one of my friends is, actually a couple of them, but one of them specifically is part of the main company and has been working with them for many years and was one of the lead roles in this one. We go and see it, like the new play that they put on probably every year, but he was one of the lead characters in this one, and I'm just obsessed. Essentially the story, if you haven't heard of it before, is basically it's taking place in like the Renaissance time in England, when like William Shakespeare kind of just became like a big thing. But they introduced William Shakespeare as like a full rock star. Like all of the music, it's a musical, but all of the stuff that he's in is like full heavy metal rock. Like he's like the big guy, like the best writer in town, like all that kind of stuff. And it's about these two brothers that are essentially competing against him to write a play. And the whole idea behind it, and in overall in the entire like play, they have references, I missed so many of them, but to so many musicals, like in just song or like little things that they say, they reference so many musicals. So if you like musicals, like it's so fun, and honestly it's been one of the funniest like plays that I've been to in a while. What's this squeaking sound? Oh, the sheriff is just driving around. But it was one of the funniest plays that I've been to in so long. Like we were laughing so hard, it was so great. And essentially one of the big, like, I mean kind of spoiler, but like this has been on Broadway, so skip it if you don't want to hear, but one of the like big plot points essentially is the person, the main character who's competing against Shakespeare to try and like write the next big thing, decides to go to a fortune teller to see what Shakespeare's next big thing is going to be so that he can steal the idea and then become like more famous. But the fortune teller gets everything just like slightly wrong, and he introduces this like topic of like a musical, that there can be this thing called a musical, and like they introduce this whole like song and dance literally about like how could people ever sit through this thing when the actors just burst into song, and like it's so funny, and it's been one of my favorite songs to listen to for the last couple days, to try and like learn all the words to it and stuff. I'm such a big like musical theater person, especially in dance. Like performing was so fun to me, that every time I sit in a theater, whether it's like a ballet or a musical theater piece or a play, like I just get all the happy feelings. So yeah, I've been learning that song, which has been so fun. And there's like a big tap number in the middle of that number, which I just really want to learn so bad, so maybe we'll do that this week just to see if I can still even learn the choreography. I haven't done tap in so long, but yeah, oh my gosh, it was so fun. And the whole play, it's just so fun. So anyways, he comes up with this idea that like the next big thing is going to be omelet, like a mix, like getting Hamlet wrong. He says it's going to be called omelet, and there's something about a Danish, but not like that the people are Danish, that like there's a literal like breakfast Danish. So they think that this play is going to be a musical about an omelet, so they make up like this whole, it's so funny, honestly. We were laughing so hard the whole time, and like one of the things they say is like, but that just sounds miserable, and he says, I believe it's pronounced Les Miserables, and like all those kinds of like corny references to all the other musicals is so fun. So yeah, that was really great. Somehow it's like, oh, I was just gonna say dying down, but it kind of seems like it is. Obviously there's still like a lot of rain and it's still thundering quite a bit, but the clouds definitely don't look as scary. And luckily, well actually I'm not gonna speak it too soon. Oh, lightning. But this has been pretty good. What time is it? 3:44. It said it would be over around 4:15, so we'll give it a little bit of time. I am definitely glad I'm sitting here and waiting it out with you all to talk to you guys as well and give you some updates about my life and everything like that. I was also at the gas station right before coming here, like to fill up the bus, and I noticed like a little drip underneath the bus, which would lead me to believe it's an oil leak, which I just bought a brand new giant thing of oil, so I guess that's okay. But then when I got here before it started raining, I hopped out and looked underneath and I didn't see anything. So we're gonna cross our fingers that that was left by a different car and not us. And my bus is doing okay. She's great. She's such a trooper. Except that we need to make it up this like mountain thing, which I'm a little bit nervous about, but hey ho, one step at a time. To give you another update is a book update. I really want to make a full book video pretty soon, but to update you on my recent reads, which I feel like I haven't done in a while, I did finish Homecoming. I think I mentioned that in one of my videos, by Kate Morton. Oh, one of my top reads. So good, so good. Please go read it. It's like a mystery. It's kind of like a slow burn mystery a little bit, but the characters, I'm just so attached to the characters, and like the way that they just told the whole story, and the mystery at the end was just so good. But it's all about like family and like home, and it was just so amazing. So please go read it if it sounds interesting to you. Homecoming by Kate Morton. The next thing I've read, my bookshelf's a little bit of a mess because I usually have my floating shelves over here, but I take them down when I drive. The next thing I finished was, actually I have it. I started a James Patterson shelf because if you didn't know, my favorite author of all time is James Patterson, and has been since I was genuinely a little kid. Where did these books go? Hang on. I think they might have fallen. Okay, well, anyway, I will find them in a minute, but I read Eruption, which was, oof. Why are the two, literally the two books that I read are just not here? I feel like they fell down the crack when I was driving. Anyway, I read Eruption, which was the newest James Patterson, as of now, newest James Patterson book that he co-authored with Michael Crichton, and kind of like finished it off after essentially Michael Crichton's wife found all of these transcripts that he never got published, and a lot of the research for one of them was on this type of a novel about this volcanic eruption. And so James Patterson was the author that she chose to like take out and execute the rest of the story, and it was beautiful. I really loved it. There was so much scientific jargon, though it's definitely more of a Michael Crichton than a James Patterson in this writing style a little bit, because it's definitely heavier scientific than like a James Patterson tends to be, but it was so good. I would highly recommend. Then I read Renegades, which I just finished, by something Meyer. Kate Meyer? Not Kate. Stephanie Meyer? I don't remember. Renegades, which is the first in a trilogy of like superhero books, and it was pretty good. I don't know why it took me so long to read that book for some reason. It's because I read two James Patterson books in the middle of reading that book, but it was very good, honestly. I genuinely enjoyed it. It wasn't, no, I guess it was kind of what I expected. It is a young adult, so yeah, it was kind of what I expected, and it was honestly pretty good. I liked the story, the characters were good. All of the kind of shenanigans that they got into, as you know, superheroes would do in like a Marvel-esque kind of vibe, they hit, so that was very good. Then I read Obsession by James Patterson, and yeah, no, I was obsessed with it. It was so good. I read it so fast, and it was just such a classic James. Such a good book, honestly. If you love that style of writing and that like mystery, please go read it. I was obsessed. It's so good. I love all of his mysteries and the way that he like brings things together, and just the family dynamic of it also. Like, it was a Michael Bennett thriller, and so when you get connected to that characters, obviously this is like a massive series that is kind of like an interconnected series. Like, you still grow to learn about the family and like admire them and know them as characters through, I don't even know how many books are in that series, to be honest, like 30 or something. But it's so good, and it's so nice to be like reconnected with those characters again, especially because I haven't read a Michael Bennett thriller in a while. So yeah, that was really great as well. Oh, and then I just started yesterday the Mine series by St. Abbey, and this is essentially like a 5-book series in one book. So it's like 5 kind of smaller books, but put into one. So this is book 1 through 5. I think I'm like halfway through book 1. I love it so far. I don't know why, getting into more like romancy books recently. Not really, because all of the like heavy romance books I just have not enjoyed at all. It's just not my genre, it's not my thing, but I've been trying to like expand my genre a little bit, and I watch a lot of booktubers who their main genre is romance, so I think like I'd get curious about what they're talking about, what the hype is about. But this one is, I guess it's a romance category. It doesn't really feel incredibly like that, like in the cringy gross way that the other ones have felt like to me so far. But essentially it's a serial killer whose romantic interest, I guess, or yeah, person, is a profiler for the FBI who is working on her case. But obviously he doesn't know that, and she is kind of just assuming that that's who he is because she knows that he's an FBI agent, but obviously he doesn't know that she's a serial killer, and they're working on that case. But now they've struck up this relationship together, and yeah, I'll see where it goes and let you guys know. But so far it's been so good. How is my battery dying already? Have I been talking for that long? Okay, well, update on the storm, and then I guess I'll let you guys go. Thank you so much for being here with me. This is what we're looking like right now. I will give you a bit of an update when we get to either the campsite or my week in Wind Cave. That's what it's called, National Park. But my battery is really flashing at me now, so thank you so much for being here and keeping me company through the storm. I hope you enjoyed my updates. I love you all so much. Thank you for 500 subscribers, and just remember, every adventure is worthwhile. Keep sharing those stories. Thank you, Bus, for this beautiful home and everything that I have. I am so eternally grateful. Thank you. All the love in the world. Stay safe. Bye.